Welcome to slavery. Yeah, tell me about it. Half the season was me just waiting for them to arrive at the titty twister. Thank goodness it wasn't all boring, for the most part. From dusk till dawn. Season 1 of the TV show. This didn't have a lot of potential, but by God did it deliver. Welcome to day 4 of my Scare Show 3, titled Brash Bodies. Let us begin. The plot. It is essentially the same as the movie. The Gecko brothers are on the run to make it to the Mexican border, where they are promised sanctuary. Two things are different this time, however. A deputy ranger is hot on their trail, and the drug cartel that promised them said sanctuary has a much larger role in this story. Now, the charm of the first film is that you had no idea, unless you saw the full trailer, that this was about vampires. Until it all changes once the first drop of blood is spilled at the titty twister. Here we know there's vampires right from the start. And people who haven't seen the movie won't get the total surprise of shock and horror once these blood-sucking freaks are unleashed. It is a total fucking surprise for the characters, obviously. Lucky bastards. There are 10 episodes, and 2 episodes in at the titty twister. I was like, alright, end it. This is perfect. But no, they kept on going before they wrapped it up. Richard Gecko is seriously messed up in this show, even more so than in the movie. During the first half, and in the seconds for like 2 episodes, he's like, okay, what is going on? What are these monsters? It makes sense because he was shocked when he saw the demons in his vision. There's this whole inner mind imagination crap that the geckos have to get through while in the so-called labyrinth if they want to make it out alive. It's video game time. It's just another heist, another job to get done. I didn't really care for it, even if it did tie up some loose ends. Now let's move on to what I loved about this first season. The acting and characters are spot on. I didn't think anyone could replace George Clooney as Seth Gecko and Quentin Tarantino as Richard Gecko. But I was so wrong. Jake Busey plays this sly professor who I thought was going to be a throwaway character. But I loved his character, and I'm so happy he played Sex Machine. He's hilarious. Kate is played by the older sister from that 2012 movie, The Possession, which was a pretty cool movie. She does an excellent job in here, as did Robert Patrick, who plays her and Scott's dad. Awesome as always. I am really glad Scott had more to do in this series than he did in the movie. I want to see more of him in season 2. The gore, the effects. This series has a lot of blood. So many severed limbs and blood literally gushes out of every wound. The vampires are so awesome to look at. They are very demon and snake-like. The musical score, I love the last episode's song. Because guess what? It features that end credit song from the movie, so that was perfect. I also love the main theme, which may or may not have been in the movie too. I'm reviewing this before I rewatch and review the movie, so a little out of order here. This show just has good music, though. While I did love it a lot, I also had some problems with it. In my honest opinion, the movie is way better. I cannot wait to watch season 2 and give you my thoughts on it because I hear it's even better than the first season. Overall, I give From Dusk Till Dawn, the TV show, season 1. A 3.5 out of 5. Lion Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Movie Reviews. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below and to leave comments and subscribe.